today, but it's called The Farm and it was really cute, so I just wanted to record it and show you all in case you ever want to come to Israel. And it's about an hour and a half from Eilat in the Red Sea. So I think this is a saltbush. I'm not sure what this tree is, but I think it's saltbush. And I'm just gonna do a walkie tour because I thought this was really cute. This is a good place. So basically, this is just a place that most families come like on a weekend trip or vacation. They just want to hang out and you like make your own food, but it's really cute. And there's hammocks. And then I'll stop it for a minute when I go through the kitchen because there's lots of people around and so I won't stop it. And they'll just see me recording. But I think it's pretty cool. So I went to the kitchen to making breakfast. And I just thought this outside was really cool. I'm gonna lay on a hammock later. And really what I care about is this is a date tree and I've never seen like dates on the tree in person. So this is really cool to me. And they're not ripe yet, obviously, but yum. And so, yeah, it's really warm here. It's peaceful, and sometimes there's kittens running around, and that's really cute. I noticed there's a lot of stray cats in Israel, and they're really skinny. And there's a couple dogs here too, but mostly cats. So this here is the Red Sea, and I went swimming here. I rented a snorkeling device to look underwater and see the coral and the fish. It was fun. So now I'm going to show you that you can see some of the coral right before you go in the swimming section. You're not allowed to swim in this part, it's too shallow, and as you can see, the coral underneath, if you stepped on that, it would really hurt. But isn't that pretty? It's still salty. This time though, at least I didn't get salt in my eye. Some tried to go in my mouth when I was snorkeling. But it's really beautiful. And the breeze feels nice right now. I like the water flows. So, not too shabby. Look at this big coral reef right here. Yes, look at this cool bluefish. Beautiful, so beautiful.
Selfie.
Come around up and
you see the dead sea in the distance?
then you can see all the way to the dead
And
sea.
you can see the mountains of Moab and
Mountains of
Edom.
Moab and Edom.
And across from there is Maris. It's where John the Baptist was beheaded, kept in prison actually.
Which way?
Straight that way. It's where he was kept in prison and later on beheaded. Now, if you look down to that valley, right there, that valley with the little bit of green on the mountain there. On the side of that valley, we have found ruins of a palace from Herod's time. And after much research, they determined that that is the palace where Herod's son's wife's daughter was dancing. He's like, oh, cool babe.
Yeah, and then
No.
so his stepdaughter, Herod's stepdaughter, she was dancing like you said, and then he was like, oh, I want her or something, and then so he like paid a bunch of money for her, and then John the Baptist was like, that's disgusting. That's practically incense. You're disgusting. You're sinning against God. And then they had him beheaded because he was a truth teller. They didn't like that.
Head of John the Baptist on the planet. And the villas, they all have beautiful furniture, agriculture, everything. Now, look inside the garden. Yeah, it's beautiful. And there's a little orchard, and it's super clean. And look just outside, all this
trash.
Insane trash.
There's so much trash in this place. That's the only thing I've noticed difference of. So Jericho, in case I didn't say this earlier, is Palestinian, Arab territory. I think Palestinian. And that's the only thing I've noticed different is they still have nice houses here, and also everybody I met here is extremely nice, great people. But for some reason, they just put trash. They just trash things everywhere, like all over the streets, and that's the biggest thing I've noticed difference. Is that in Israel they have, in Jerusalem they have trucks that go by and pick up the trash, but here they just throw trash on the streets. And our guide said that one time, Swedish missionaries came in and cleaned all the public streets because they wanted to do good for the people, but then within a week the streets were trashy again. So for some reason, Jericho citizens just don't care about trashing the environment, but otherwise they're great people. So strange, but yeah, it's really beautiful here. And this is the mountain where they think that where Jesus was tempted by Satan. He was there for 40 days. A month ago, this water was covering the grass. Fishermen fishing in Galilee.
Some people are like you. They would just say, "Oh, geez, how stupid." You know.
Something is prohibited. No kidding.
We have like
Can I go
we have like those real holier than thou pastors who don't even drive on a certain. I know. Who don't even drive on a certain side of the city, so they won't smell the beer brewery and those kind of people. And so they didn't think it was funny that really. So they complained.
My face looks red because of pins on it.
Tell the man, you can say, look, it's not appropriate. Don't say the joke. Complain about it.
That's fine.
Give it.
Nice booty. We're on the Sea of Galilee. Filming on because there's people everywhere, but this is Capernaum, and this is the place where Jesus lived for a time. He healed the daughter of Jairus, who was sick in bed, among other people. And so I'll continue on to the temple. And I just wanted to show you what's cool here. Roman aqueducts from 2,000 years ago, around Jesus' time. Here it is here. And I think he said they traveled to Caesarea or Caesarea, I don't know. But they're really cool. Because when you see this every day, it's not fine. So now I'm going to walk to the beach. And I'm already kind of on beach. So I'm going to start with the water and look at that real quick with you. I'm going to stop actually and take a picture. It's a little garbage because why would you want to see that? But this is the beach, and isn't it beautiful?
and wrote between Mark Antony and Brutus Cassius and Cicero, and Octavius, who was Caesar's son, who later on became the Emperor Augustus. So what happens now is Mark Antony loses a big naval battle near Sicily with Queen Cleopatra, and he retreats to Egypt with his legions and his army, and he gathers up the armies of Egypt and gets ready for war. And sand and volcanic ash.
And then did they like sink them or something?
Yes. Now the volcanic ash mixing with that stuff becomes cement, and it sinks. And one barge on a barge on a case on a case, here you have the foundation of a building. Did you ever mix cement on a farm?
Yeah, person's snorkeling.
And you know what happened? The Agrippa says to call it almost. So Acts 25:26. This is what Paul had his famous speech about the faith, and he almost convinced King Herod Agrippa and Festus.
Can I check it?
Then they sent him to Rome to die.
Place is called the Gates of Hell because so many temples, everything three in this spot anyway, were built here. Sorry for my finger on screen, and to false gods during biblical times. Instead of, I think he said Jeroboam and Rehoboam, son of Solomon, instead of them building things for God and going to Nazareth, which was their homeland, where they're supposed to go, they decided to settle in the city of Dan. Because it was so lush and beautiful, and then they built they didn't want to go to Jerusalem to praise God because that would take people's manual labor away from him. So he said, just come to a temple, I'll build my city, and he built a calf, and they worshipped a bunch of idols. So yeah, I guess we'll stop this video and continue later because my family's not following me.
Look at the temple of Pan up there. You see the niches they carved for the idols in the rocks and stuff?
Where?
Right up there. Right up there.
Oh yeah, arch.
Oh yeah. Which, in case you didn't know, it was like goats. So I'm just gonna walk. You can walk where I'm walking. I was gonna say walk with me, but you know what I mean. Hopefully not trip on my pants. This is a sand vest. Okay, sand versus. That's what this says. Okay, better. This says I can take a long trail. Whoa, whoa. Ah, okay. I feel like it's 90 degrees, but it was 110 the other day, so. Okay, it says the Grotto of Pan. Ooh, there's birds. Oh, that's cute. So let's see. This cave is the nucleus beside which the sacred sanctuary was built in the abode of the shepherd god. Pagan cult began as early as 3rd century BCE. Ritual sacrifices were cast into a natural abyss. Sorry, you can read along with me. I didn't make it big enough. Reaching the underground waters at the back of the cave. If the victims disappeared in the water, this was a sign that the god had accepted the... Ew! Oh yeah, that's right. So my guide said that they found... archaeologists found the skeletons of over 80 goats here. So they sacrificed goats, and you'd ask them a question, and then they'd cut a goat open this is just an instance, and then they'd be like, oh, this goat's liver, spleen, or whatever is yellow, so that's a bad sign. Or they'd be like, oh, it's green or whatever, another color, and then that would be a good sign depending on the question you asked, and that would be your answer. So they constantly run a goats around here, which is really sick murdering any animal or any human being is sick, in my opinion. Go vegan, y'all. But wow, it's just and they even made a whole freaking temple dedicated to this false god. I mean, I guess if you want to make that your god, you can, but that's messed up in my opinion. So this is just a map thingy. Oh, Alexander Great. Okay, it says that Alexander. Whoa, that's what it used to look like. Wow. So Alexander the Great. I'll put this on it. Brought the Greeks to the east and to the Banyas. Sorry if I mispronounced that. The Greeks were taken by the initial the site. Yuck. Banyas in Arabic pronunciation. The Romans incorporated. Oh, Herod. Oh. Romans. Okay, so this wasn't Rehoboam's time. That was just Dan and other guards. But he's still the one that started all the evil and built the golden calf. And let's see, something about Dionysus. Okay, so it looks like they provided offerings to, like, nymphs and Greek gods. And then... Anyway. This is creepy. I'm in a place where they sacrifice animals to gods and to fake, basically to like Zeus and stuff. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like it. Okay. Hello. Wow, this is so, I mean, it is beautiful, I guess. I get why they want to go here, but... Danger, honey. No kidding, who tried to climb this? Gosh, people are down. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. And yeah, I know this video is gonna be super long. I wonder if this is like. Never mind. I was gonna say they get sore blood there, but that doesn't make any sense. So shut the fuck up. Okay. Let's take a walk. Sorry, it's blurry for the camera. Hopefully, I mean, not blurry, but wobbly, because I'm walking. So hopefully that doesn't piss you off. This is the temple of Zeus? Right here. Oh. How did I miss that? Which part? This. Okay, y'all. This is the temple of Zeus. What's the statue? Do you know? The same thing?
Isn't it interesting how they all look like their gods just together in the spot?
Yeah. Oh, it says up here. Let's read what this thing says. La la la. Okay, the court of Nemesis. Nemesis was the goddess of vengeance and Roman imperial justice. Her long and narrow court was built 1878 CE in front of a great niche in which her statue was placed. Greek inscription above the niche mentions the names of the goddess and the donor. The pavers of the court were arranged in checkered pattern. Oh, okay. Reddish and white stones.
Yeah, we're standing on this here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah? I wasn't recording what he said for the gajillion time.
I'm just saying, don't tell anyone here that we went to here because it's a human.
I don't know anyone here, and I'm recording right now. Trees. She's concerned that his history would maybe offend somebody, even though it's history, our garden. And I was like, I'm not recording what he said on camera, so you know, don't freak out, lady. Wow, this stone is sparkly. Salty. No, unless I just completely put my shadow over it. Wow. Well, I should probably end this video soon because it's super long.
The back of my knee is like doing this weird thing.
So yeah, it's the exit. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope that you like what you saw, which was really interesting. All this history and what they dedicated to gods, even in Israel. Peace.